All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Breaking news. Nigerian Army responds to BLGIE Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, over his viral post and exposition. Here are the news in details. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Janjaweed military has finally responded to the Prime Minister of the BLGIE, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, over his viral post and exposition over the evil activities and religious bigotry of the Nigerian army. Of course, we do not want to talk too much. Let us read in details. So before reading this in details, as you can see the headline from the Daily Post Nigeria, let me first of all take you to the main post of the Biafran Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa. Let us see what really happened, what really triggered the Janjaweed, the terrorist army of the zoo. Let us see what triggered them, and then I will take you back to their response, and let us see how they have shot themselves in the foot, and of course, shamelessly and idiotically expose themselves the more. Because this is in the public. Recall that a couple of days ago, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa posted this very picture here. And this is what he wrote. He said, if not that we are declaring Biafra in December 2nd, I would have asked those idiots from the south to show me Nigeria Terrorist Army School of Christian Affairs, because there is none. It is haram. Do you know the meaning of haram? The meaning of haram is abomination. It's forbidden. That is haram. So now, when he said that I would have asked those idiots from the south serving, whether those serving under the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army or those supporting them, to show us anywhere the Zoo terrorist army or anything like that has the School of Christian Affairs. And of course, nobody there, counter that. Nobody countered it apart from K. Azwa. The zoo janje mo na bo ado fanedo pim farmer potakosan farmer potakosan adugo fanedo the PM adugo fanedo na farmer potakosan as usual. Now, without further ado, you can see, of course, you all know the picture. This is the picture in case you haven't seen it before. If you look at what is written here, they said Nigeria Army School of Islamic Affairs. This is a signpost, and this is the Zoo Janjaweed Army. And remember, this has absolutely nothing to do with Photoshop. This is not a propaganda. It has absolutely nothing to do with propaganda. As a matter of fact, you can even browse it. You can browse it. In fact, I'm coming live this very evening, and I'm going to talk about this. Of course, I will talk about this. I will try and see if I can browse it so that we can see the full package concerning this very Nigeria Army School of Islamic Affairs. So I'm going to make more research about it. And the reason why I'll make more research about it is, of course, because of this very response. You can see on your screen, they try to debunk it. Now let us see what they said. From Daily Post Nigeria, they said, Nigerian Army debunks viral video portraying it as religious bigotry. Let us see what they said, how they debunked it, and let us see who is actually lying. Now, the authority of the Nigeria Janjaweed military stated that the institution remains steadfast in its commitment to upholding the values of secularism and religious freedom, ensuring that all personnel can serve with dignity and respect for their individual beliefs. This is a lie. This is a lie. You know why? The Nigerian army flag has that emblem there. In fact, I'm going to do these things during my live broadcast. I will expose it the more, because I didn't know it will go deep as this. I never knew it's going to go as deep as this. If not, and even though I prepared these things, 10 minutes of this very pre-recorded broadcast that I'm making right now will not be enough for me to do the proper exposition. So during my live broadcast this very evening, we are going to do more about that. So their emblem, or should I say their flag, the official flag of the Zoo Army, the official flag of Nigerian Army, has that very emblem there. That Islamic emblem. So you cannot tell me that the Zoo Army is a secular army or allows everybody to worship whichever way they want. It's a lie. When your logo is showing a particular religion, you are telling me that you are not representing that religion. That is a typical lie. Now, let's continue. I'm going to do more about this. Daily Post recalls a viral report suggesting that the Nigerian army only runs a school of Islamic affairs, ignoring other faiths. Clarifying the report, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu the Fulani Boy, Director of Army Public Relations, in a statement on Monday, described the report as not only fake, but also as making a futile effort, that is what he called it, to portray the Nigerian army as exclusively encouraging religious bigotry among its personnel, which is the truth. As a matter of fact, they train with the Hausa language. They are not just religious bigotry, but they are also ethnic bigotry. So when you're talking about religious bigotry, you need to mention the full name. You need to call them, you need to say it the way it is. They are not just religious bigotry, but they are also tribal and ethnic bigotry. Yes, that is who they are. That is what they are. Because we have watched several videos where they train with Hausa language. And it is an army that is meant to be a secular military, a secular army. Who are you fooling? Who you they confuse? And remember that this idiot here called Onyema Nwachukwu is a Fulani boy. This very statement you are reading is not actually written by him. The statement is written by his boss, given to him to publish on their official Twitter handle or maybe Facebook page. He can, they never give birth to Onyema Nwachukwu to write a statement on his own. They never give birth to him. He will be sacked and demoted immediately. He will be demoted and sacked immediately with immediate effect. They are not going. In fact, they cannot just sack him. They are going to imprison him because he's a criminal. Onyema Nwachukwu is a thief. He's a criminal. We know. He's a murderer. He's not just a criminal. He's a murderer. Now they continued. Considering the gravity of this falsehood, the Nigerian Janjaweed army wishes to categorically state that this propaganda in its entirety is dead on arrival, as it clearly does not reflect the values of our esteemed institution. The statement reads: the Nigerian army is a secular organization that upholds the principle of religious freedom for all its personnel and ensures that personnel, irrespective of rank, are free to practice their religions without any form of bias or endorsement of a specific religion. It's a lie. Another lie. How can you say endorsement of any specific religion when your own emblem has said it all? When your own logo has said it all? Are you kidding me? Who are you even deceiving? I don't understand these people. Now they said, our unwavering commitment to secularism guarantees that religious diversity is respected and accommodated, allowing soldiers to observe their faith without hindrance to their duties. Our dedication to secularism is aimed at fostering a professional and inclusive environment where individuals can serve their country without fear of religious discrimination or bias. Mad people everywhere. We don't even need to, expose this because it's already in the public. The whole world is aware. This approach ensures that all officers and soldiers can practice their beliefs in a supportive and respectful setting, it added. So, what about this very, picture? What about this picture? What about this institution here that says Nigerian Army School of Islamic Affairs? What about it? Am I the one that built this house? Am I the one that brought these soldiers and placed them here? Or are you telling me that these soldiers are fake? They didn't even talk about this. They are just writing, if you go to fast now, Nigerian Army is a secular organization, is this and that, religious freedom, blah, 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 those nonsense. Why did they not address this? And you know why they did not mention Prime Minister? Because last time the PM posted last time the PM posted a video where they were shooting our people in Okigwe. Now, Alabafa, when the video began to go viral, they rushed out immediately. They went to the Twitter and debunked it. They even called his name. So by the time we recall them without their idiotic and shameless response, the thing did not go well to them. It didn't go well to them. That's why this time around, they try to do damage control to amend the other error. That's why they dodge from mentioning his name. If not, the PM, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, is the first person that not just posted this, but made it go viral. Yes, he's one that made it go viral. So now they try to do damage control to amend the initial mistake they made when our PM posted the other video where they were shooting our people in Okigwe. We know them. We know how to catch them. No matter how they run, they can never hide. So the Janjaweed, why did you tell us how you are secular, but you never talked about what we are seeing on the screen right now? What is this? Am I the one that put this? And what does this stand for? We want to know what this very particular picture, this very institution here stands for. We want to know what it stands for. If not, all the rubbish you have written here, all the nonsense you have written here remains irrelevant as far as we are concerned.